Hello students, this is Johnson, handling 7th standard biology, chapter 3, kingdom classification 2. In this session, you will learn about the following learning objectives are classification of invertebrates, 4th phylum NEMATODA, 5th phylum ANNELIDA, 7th phylum MOLLUSCA, 8th phylum ECHINODERMATA, phylum NEMATODA. The first point, body is worm-like, round, slender and tapering at the two ends, cylindrical or flattened. Yes, this phylum Nematoda, the body of an organism look like worm-like structure. The both end it contain the flattened structure, cylindrical type, tapering ends. And second point, body is covered with a tough resistant cuticle, cilia absent. This Nematoda phylum, the body covered in cuticle substance, tough cuticle substance, resistant power, cilia is absent. Third one, alimentary canal is straight and complete with mouth and anus, pharynx muscular. Completely the alimentary canal, the canal mean digestive canal, is straight and with a mouth and end with anus. Sexes are separate, male and female are separate. And finally, most forms are parasitic, but some are free living in soil and water. Yes, here most of the phylum Nematoda parasitic in nature. That parasitic in nature means it lives on living organism or maybe free living in soil and water. Some of the examples of phylum Nematoda: ASCARIS, a roundworm, and Ankylostoma, hookworm, and Wucheria broncrofti, filarial worm, Enterobus, pinworm of human. The next phylum, phylum Annelida. Yes, we will see one by one. Annelida, annulus or ring, segmented body. Body look like an segment, compartment like, ring like structure. Body is metamerically segmented externally by transverse grooves and internally by septa. External across the line grooves and internal by septa. It look like a compartment. Some of the anterior body segments concentrate to form head, and finally anterior head is concentrated, head is present. Second one, exoskeleton absent, body is covered by a thin cuticle. Exoskeleton means any bone we can't see the outer surface of the body. Cuticle very thin. Locomotor organs are segmentally arranged, paired lateral appendages, parapodia are chitinous or chetae. Yes, you can see this parapodia in this picture. It is a small appendages, minute like finger-like projection. It will help for locomotion. That is called parapodia chitinous. Yes, alimentary canal is tube-like, completely in the straight form from mouth to anus. Fifth one, true coelomate animals. First, animals with true body cavity with closed blood vascular system. Yes, here animal body cavity having a true body cavity with an blood vascular system. The blood contains vessel inside the body, and coelom allows true organs to be packaged in the body structure. There is thus extensive organ differentiation. Yes, here we can differentiation of each and every organ easily we can identify. Yes, we can see this picture: bladder, septum, nephrodia 4, capillary networks, ciliated funnel. These all are we can find easily inside that cavity of that animal and this phylum. And last one, sixth one, excretion by paired segmental nephridia, which removes waste from coelom and bloodstream directly to the exterior. Yes, here nephridia or nephridia 4. 4 is a minute opening, and nephridia is a what are the waste material it removes. It removes from coelom and bloodstream and come out and throw that directly from this directly to the exterior. Yes. Here nephridia is a paired segmental. Nephridia is a paired segmental. And seventh one, nervous system consists of a dorsal brain and a ventral nerve cord having ganglia and later nerves in each body segment. Yes, here dorsal and ventral. So dorsal side having a brain and ventral side have a nerve cord. That means we normally human body is a spinal cord look like. Here ganglia and also little nerves in each body segment. So these are the main nerve system, brain along with this nerve cell and nervous tube and ventral nerve cord. It helps for the any other reaction, stimulus response. The earthworm easily understand and also it responds easily. Sexes may be united, hermaphrodite or separate. May be united on the same or separate. They live in a variety of habitats, mostly aquatic, marine or fresh water. Some are terrestrial in moist soil, burrowing in tubes. Some are free living form. Yes, it have we can see so many different habitats, but especially we can see in aquatic and marine fresh water. And tenth one, examples of Annelida include earthworm and leech. Earthworm lives in soil and gets its nutrition from it. Leech is a parasitic that sticks to the host and sucks its blood. So, very important for this phylum Annelida. Earthworm is a friend of farmer because of the earthworm loosens the soil and the water allows to each and every internal soil particle. Is a parasitic that sticks to the host, maybe other living substance, maybe human. Walk on the hill station, what happened? The leech attached on the leg and easily suck its blood. Yes. Yes, now the examples of phylum Annelida, earthworm and leech. So earthworm always helps to farmer and also the earthworm loosen the soil and leech it can stress leech it can suck the blood from the living host. The next phylum mollusca, we can see this picture. So lot of animals included in this phylum. The phylum mollusca. The mollusca means soft body. Mollusca means soft body. Body is divisible into an anterior head and a ventral muscular foot, a hard dorsal Visceral mass. The entire body is covered by a fold of thin skin called mantle, which secretes a hard calcareous shell of one or more pieces. Food is mainly used in locomotion. Yes. Here the mollusca, phylum mollusca, it is a soft body, but in this body we can divide it into anterior and ventral. Anterior is a head part, ventral is a muscular foot, and also hard dorsal visceral mass, hard covering layer. The entire body is covered by a fold of thin skin called mantle. What happened here? The soft body, the smoothened body, it can covered and also folded of thin skin called mantle. Yes, which secretes a hard calcareous shell. You can see snail. The snail is in the it is an bone. The shell look like a bone. It is also bone. That bone is an exoskeleton. How it is made up of hard calcareous substance, and also it is a fold of thin skin that is called the mantle. And finally, food is mainly used in locomotion. Body cavity is hemocoel. Body cavity is an hemocoel. A true coelom is and restricted to the pericardial cavity and the lumen of the gonads and nephridia. Here, body cavity having openings inside the body having opening, that is called hemocoel. The true coelom is reduced restricted to the pericardial cavity. Here also cavity around that heart, that cavity is called that, around the cavity is called pericardial cavity. Lumen is in center part of that it contains gonads. Gonad is mean a reproductive organ and nephridia mean excretory organ. Yes. Digestive tract has a simple structure. Respiration through gills is called tinadia. Mantle or lung of the mantle. Circulatory system is open except in cephalopods. Excretion by a pair of kidneys. Yes, it contains pair of kidneys. Sexes are usually separate, either male and female are separated. Sensory organs of touch, smell, taste, equilibrium, and vision in some. Aquatic, mostly marine, few freshwater, and some terrestrial form. See this picture, Phylum mollusca. The spiral shell, the hard folded thin skin that is called that shell, as a are made up of hard calcareous substance, and inside that this is called that visceral mass. It contains intestine, heart, reproductive organs, stomach, salivary gland, lungs, and also nephridia. That means excretion, waste product, it come outside of that place is called anus or nephridia. And respiratory pore is contained, and eye antenna look like anterior antenna, tentacle, and cerebral ganglion. A radula is a part of that mouth. It contains minute teeth. It contains used for break down the food substance. And finally, muscular foot. Muscular foot. It's for locomotion. And phylum Echinodermata or Echinodermata. Phylum Echinodermata. You can see this. So most of the animal, for example, starfish. So starfish look like an palm shaped and also 5 arms, we know very well. So these related animals included under the category of Phylum Echinodermata. Phylum Echinodermata, simple animals may be star-like, spherical or elongate. Body lacks head. So body, absence of head. Body wall is covered with soft calcareous calcium carbonate plates or cells that forms a rigid or flexible endoskeleton. Here, endoskeleton bone present inside the body, and also body covered with a spine, look like a spine, and also hard calcareous. That hard calcareous means calcium carbonate plates and look like a hooks like, and finally form an endoskeleton. Body cavity is modified into unique water vascular system which moves respiratory and locomotory organs, the 2 feet or podia. So body cavity is modified into a unique water vascular system. Yes, your body contains a vascular system that is water, with the help of water. So water vascular system is because of this animal present inside the aquatic or marine water. So also moves, which moves with the help of locomotor organs and respire with the respiratory system. And digestive system is usually complete. Excretory organs are absent. Excretory organs are absent. Reproduction by means of sexual, asexual, or by regeneration. Sexes are separate. Here, regeneration means, for example, the starfish look like a star-like, yes, palm-like manner. The starfish having a 5 finger look like, yes. Our hand, we can elaborate the 5 fingers look like an that like manner, starfish like. What happened? We cut the part of 5 arms of anyone. The part of anyone we cut that or break through the animal body, and what happened? It can again grow from we are cut the part of the plant animal body. Again it can grow. That is called that regeneration. Exclusively marine, free living, and gregarious, live in groups animal. Yes, these kind of animals lived in marine and aquatic places. It form a living group like living. Yes, you can see this picture how the Pylmecnodermata, example of starfish. We can clearly observe it. What happened? The arms are divided, look like a star, and central disc, anus, cardiac stomach, pyloric stomach. So cardiac stomach and pyloric stomach and C plate. C plate means the spiny look like structure. Endoskeleton, their bones are present inside the body. Skin gill, eye spot, and gonads is a reproductive organ of inside that. And coelom cavity, spine, ambula, tube feed. The tube feed help for the locomotion. Radial canal, digestive gland. Yes, these all the parts contained in a Phylum Echinodermata, example of starfish. Here are some of the examples of the Phylum Echinodermata. The first one, starfish, sand dollar, sea cucumber, sea urchin. These are the examples of Phylum Echinodermata. Yes, the starfish, we can cut the any one of arm Again, it can regeneration. That's a special character of this phylum. Okay, students, in this session, you learnt about these four phylum. Next class, we will discuss for new phylum in the new class. Thank you, student.